Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course, off trail. I just heard a hawk and I was following this hawk and it landed in this tree right up here. And for some reason I took that as good medicine that I need to be here. So I went off trail and hang out here, maybe just relax for a little bit, maybe do a swamp talk or just think about things and write down things. But it's a peaceful place, so I'm glad the hawk brought me here, because that's always good medicine. Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course. Today's swamp talk is entitled, We All Get Lost for a While, but those are the times when we learn so much. And it's kind of cool because right now I'm lost because I went off trail. I saw a hawk, it was in a tree, and it was doing its cries that it does, and it kept moving from tree to tree, and it finally came right here to this area here. I was sitting on this pine tree. I don't know how well you can see it on the video, but I went off trail and decided, you know what, this is a good spot. The hawk led me here, I think. And hopefully I won't get lost and get back on the trail, which is kind of ironic. That's what my topic was for today. But I'm pretty sure I can make it back okay. I'm not that far off a trail. We all get lost for a while, but those are the times when we learn so much. It really is true. A lot of times when we're lost, we go through some painful struggles. We're scared, and it's stressful. But in the end, going through that, it makes us stronger. It makes us wiser. And we don't realize it, well, while we're going through it, but after we go through it, when we're lost. And that's on a personal, social, philosophical in so many ways. It's not just being lost in the woods, it's being lost spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You know, all things that as humans we all go through. And it's really a learning moment for us when we're lost, because we can realize so many things about ourselves, that we're actually stronger than we really are, that we really think we are. And it's a good survival technique too when you're lost, because you have to rely only on yourself. That's the only thing you have. You can't rely on anything else. And it makes you stronger. And it's a struggle, you know. And sometimes when we're lost, you know, not so much in the woods, but when we're lost emotionally, we're trying to run from something. We're trying to hide from something, you know. And when you're lost too, you could be lost in a sprawling city of millions of people, which I was when I was in college. Because I've always been a, you know, small town person, and I had to go to the big city of Tampa for school. I was miserable. I mean, there's millions of people there, and I was just a ghost to them. I mean, I was completely lost. I mean, I'm an introvert anyway, so it's not like I'm going to go up to people and say, hey, how are you and stuff, but you could be lost amongst a billion people and just be a ghost, really. And it's funny. And then being lost there was painful for me. I didn't like it. But being lost here, in this environment, I'd be okay with. I wouldn't be afraid. But like I said, when you use that word lost, it has so many meanings. It could be for everyone's life. There's always been a time when we've been lost. We lose a loved one. And, you know, it's what you do while you're lost that makes your life better, you know. In a lot of ways, it pushes people who normally are quiet and reserved to do things in order to survive. And it pushes people who are extroverted to slow down and kind of look at things when they're lost and kind of look at things in a whole different way. So when you're lost, it is probably, in my opinion, one of the greatest learning moments you can have in your life. You know, it's just amazing how lostness can make you stronger, I guess. You go through it, it's painful, it's scary, and it definitely is. a learning thing that can make you stronger in the end, even though you have to go through it. You know, so, and like I said, when I'm saying lost, it's not just being lost in the woods. It's losing a loved one. It's being all kinds of things where you have actual mental, emotional, philosophical lost. You've lost someone, you've lost something. And I'm just using nature as the allegory for this swamp talk. But, you know, being lost, it's a struggle. And it's hard. But in a lot of ways, in the end, it'll make you stronger. And I hope my rants and raves are making sense today. But that's my swamp talk for today. It's a beautiful day out here. And right now I don't mind being lost. So that's some good medicine.